Hello my friends and welcome to the last video of 2018, and I want to wish you a great 2019. Have a great night, have a safe Sylvester night, look out for yourself, especially stuff coming from above, and let's have a little look back on 2018. First of all, thank you very much for all your feedback, your love, your support, especially also coming from my patrons over on Patreon. And it was a really great year for my channel. I started in March with the videos, and at that time I had like 450 subscribers, and now the channel is 10 times bigger. I made over 100 videos actually in that time. That is including my reviews and the behind the scenes videos. So really amazing. 1.3 million minutes have been spent by you watching my tutorials, and this is all over the world, so it's really cool giving free education to so many different people. Altogether I think it was over 350,000 views for all of that time, so that was really cool, and I hope we break that goal super easy in the next 6 months when the channel is growing and we do some other amazing tutorials. Also for me, it was an interesting year. I learned a lot about how to create my channel, how to make better videos for you, of course. I did a little bit of experimentation and also getting more in touch with my artistic side and the projects I create. I do a lot of stuff, but I want to do more. And well, the channel brought me to become more active, to do more about the things, especially doing them for real, not just trying around. This is also an advice I want to give you for 2019. Try to finish as many projects as possible. Don't be afraid that it might be a bad thing, because after all, the masterpiece only grows on the soil that has been created by all the other works that have not been that great. So you need all these other works, and this is also something important for me to learn, to just do it, everything, something creative. Sit down with breakfast, with any chance you get, and do something. Make some notes, draw some sketch, make a photo, stuff like that. It will improve your skill no matter how little time you spend on that little exercise in your break. For me, I want to do something with the channel in 2019. I learned a lot from your reactions, from your feedback, from the statistics also. So I found that these list videos, they work very well with the community. Those are the videos that have these big numbers in the start. So they combine multiple ideas, concepts, creative inspiration, stuff like that into one video that seems to work very well. I want to go through the different abilities of Affinity Photos step by step in 2019. Of course, we will have artistic and creative projects. I will also change them because I found that they dwindle in numbers with every video. So next year I will do it like this, that there is a sped up version in one video where you can see the whole progress in like a 10-minute video, but the original video will actually be an hour or even longer, and this will be for my patrons. So if you want to support my channel and if you're really interested in these artistic projects, you can still access the full video, and it will even be longer. Also, a lot of people requested that I do like series of tutorials, so I will do that also in a paid fashion. Outside of the normal tutorials where I can go deeper into topics. You can also just suggest topics that you want to see, and I want to adapt some additional topics because this was also requested by a lot of people. For example, that I talk more about the process of photography or also the process of printing. So I will try to get a home printer. I will also talk with other artists who I know who do exhibitions in galleries and sell their work. And talk with them about the process, how they use the printer, how they select the papers, all that kind of stuff. So we have from the taking of the picture to the editing to the final product of the print, we have the full process all on the channel, all covered with different tutorials. Another thing that I want to experiment with, I don't know if this is really possible, is Some people ask me if I could edit photos for them as a paid job. I can offer that. I have to be like honest right now. I would only do it for my normal rates as a designer, which are like not very cheap. So don't expect anything on the level of Fiverr or some other page like that. It's a normal rate like you would pay any kind of designer. But we can experiment with it. I'm really open to that. And so there's a really lot of great stuff happening. What else do I have here on my list? Okay, in 2019 I'm gonna start with the live streams also, because now the channel I think is big enough. We have on average right now 40,000 views per month, and I think in the next 2 or 3 weeks we will reach the 5,000 subscriber limit. So this is big enough a community to justify doing a live stream once in a while where you can ask live questions, stuff like that. I also want to do more with the Discord, so we can have some kind of, I don't know, talk, because there is like an audio room in there, so you can present pictures, we can talk about them, stuff like that. This is, by the way, another thing I want to do on my channel. I'm going to do reviews of your creations, so you can send me your pictures. I will give you a topic, you can send me pictures to the topic, and I can look at your editing, what you did, and give you some feedback. I think this is a really great learning process. At the same time, it's very integrating the community, because I want you to be very much part of my channel. Another thing, like a little bit about myself for 2019. Like I said, the channel really inspired me to get closer to my artistic side, also going more back to being an artist compared to a designer. So I want to do a lot of those things, and I will share them with you on my Patreon blog. I will sometimes post music on my photo channel, but that should be okay, because you can just, if you don't want to see it, don't click on it. It doesn't have my logo in it, so should be fine. But apart of that, I want to do more music. I want to write more poetry. I'm going to write some short stories. I'm going to go on 2 bike rides, like I do bike trekking, it's called. One where I want to go from Helsinki to the North Cap, that's about 1,500 kilometers, and the other one where I want to go from either Nantes or Brest. I'm not sure if I pronounce these French city names right, but it's like from the Atlantic to Munich, so it's also about 1,500 kilometers. I will do this next year, also very inspirational, and hopefully maybe meeting some of you. Maybe you have some place where I can sleep, and then I go on my bike ride again. And by the way, don't worry, I will pre-produce videos for that time, so each of the bike rides should take maybe 3 weeks or 4 weeks, so there will be no gap in my videos. I will pre-produce all of the videos for that time, and they will be posted. What else is there? Oh yeah, I want to do more exhibitions, more photography, of course. I want to do some bigger photographic projects, and I will do some videos about them too. And live performances with my music also. So a lot of stuff going on around my channel, around all the creativity. And like I said, try to be creative as much as you can and every chance you get. So, oh, by the way, I want to show you that. 1 second. I got rid of my smartphone, and now I have this. It's called a senior phone because it has like big buttons and stuff like that, but it doesn't have any social media. It doesn't even have WhatsApp, and that's really cool because this gives me a lot more free time. I think I will even get rid of my PlayStation, because also this takes a lot of time, and it brings me to read more, to be more creative, to write more, all these kind of things, instead of wasting my time on, I don't know, Facebook and Instagram and all this kind of stuff, and looking at cat videos and stuff like that. We should spend our time very well, as long as we can, especially now that my father got a little bit sick. He's pretty old now, and this makes you really think about life and what you should do with the years, when you can do stuff before my eyes get worse, or my hearing get worse, or my tastes get lost, stuff like that. I should really enjoy it more. Be happier about the things that I do, and I hope I can share a lot of this with you, also the inspirations, because this was the most how can I say, commented on and requested and given feedback on element on my channel was the inspiration. Less the learning, less the digital details, all that kind of stuff where I thought, okay, this is the meat, this is the most important stuff of the channel. People were most impressed with the inspirations they got and the passion and the kind of interesting infusions of inspirations that they got for their own work. So I want to progress with that, and give me more feedbacks, write more comments. And by the way, it helps me really much if you share the videos with your friends, with your family. If you have someone where you think this video could help you do something better, improve, or just get more interested in photography or photo editing, share the video with them, or the channel, or the playlist, whatever you want to do, because this helps the community grow and draw in more people, and more people is always more interesting and more exchange. Also, if you have time, if you want to join my Discord channel and be active on the channel, I can't be online all the time. I'm personally not really a chat kind of guy, but I want to have this Discord so you can connect with each other. It's a great opportunity to learn new people, to talk about ideas, to ask questions, stuff like that. So yeah, 2018 was really great. I hope you have a great new year. Stay safe, don't drink too much, and see you in 2019, where we will do really cool stuff. I'm really looking forward to grow my online family, and see you next year. Have a nice time and bye.